Hi guys, I hope everybody's okay and can hear us. So here we are. Oh, Charlene, we look a bit ski-whiff. Don't know what's going on there. I'm all the way over here. There we go. Maybe I should move over to you. You go that side. This is called preparation, guys. So
it's the first time we look at ourselves.
Yeah, literally, I turn everything on and then it's hope for the best. So I hope you guys are all well, and thank you so much for joining us on the live today. I know we've got a few people joining us, so thank you very much. We've got a lot to talk about.
We've been away for a while. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've it just went off on a tangent, didn't it? We just started renovating.
Yep.
Basically, we're renovating the magic room as well, the office, and we went a little bit crazy. John decided to build a wall out of nowhere.
Yeah, stud wall, and
then we come down with the dreaded C word.
Yeah.
Again.
So which put a spanner in the works for doing the live last week, unfortunately, as well. So, but we are considerably better now, and good to be back. Guys, we really do appreciate the phone calls. Gosh, we've been having some phone calls of customers and wanting to know this, that and the other. So it's great, guys, that you're reaching out and just asking us. That's what we're here for, to give you advice. And that's why we obviously do the lives as well, so you can hear our feedback, and also we can talk about what's good, what's bad, and what is going on in the magic world right now. Now, today, we've actually got something pretty special, haven't we, Charlene? We've got a giveaway.
We have got a giveaway. Do you want me to talk about the giveaway now?
We can show them what the giveaway is.
Well,
so we might as well talk about the giveaway.
Okay, this is a brand new book by our friend Drew Glebo. He is a fellow magician and extraordinaire, hypnotist, you name it. He's amazing, basically.
Yeah.
He actually he does quite a lot of work with us, and he's just gone on from strength to strength. And I remember when we caught up with him just before COVID and all the lockdowns were happening and everything, and we didn't know what was happening with professional magicians, and the work was stopping. Drew went on and he did some great things, and he really did diversify and got himself moving. And this book is truly inspirational. It talks about his early life, and then I found out yesterday he's writing his next book. So we're giving away a copy of this book, and you can basically read his story. It's
really good.
I'm halfway through already.
Charlene's halfway through. I haven't had the time to read it now. Just to be clear, we actually purchased these from Drew to show support, but we're giving these away, and he's also signed the books as well for us, which is really good. So this is excellent, and he's got I'm not going to tell you everything that's in there, even though I haven't read it personally. Charlene's halfway through. I know Drew's story, and it's extremely inspirational. So guys, to get your hands on one of these, we haven't quite decided what we're going to do yet. No. So I think we're going to run a quick maybe a question, and if somebody gets the question right, we'll pop it in the post. We'll pop it in the post to you today.
So what's it called? It's called My Crossroads of Overcoming Fear, Depression and Anxiety, The Wild Journey. It's flipping amazing. So
yeah, he really has got some stories to tell. I can honestly, he's a great guy. In fact, Drew was actually on one of our very first interviews that we ever did at Global Magic Shop many moons ago.
Yeah, well, that was the interview that we were talking about.
Was it?
That I was just talking about. It was just the start of the lockdowns and everything.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what was happening. No one knew what was happening.
No.
So yeah, it's interesting when you look back.
Sorry. There we go. So I can see the comments, guys. Charlene's monitoring the comments, and I'm trying to see what's going on. So, guys, it's really good.
So we'll give away one book.
Absolutely. And obviously, guys, if you're in Australia, I'm not sure which other part of the world, but yesterday was Father's Day in Australia. So happy Father's Day for every father and grandfather yesterday.
Uncle.
Anybody. So happy Father's Day.
It was a great day yesterday. What did you do, John?
Well, we got golf planned. My boys love playing golf, and as I do, so they were going to take me to the golf course. Unfortunately, yesterday's weather was not golfing weather, so we woke up. The boys brought me a coffee, didn't they?
Yeah.
They also brought me some presents
That they bought from the PSYCOLOGY stand at school.
Yeah, and
That was fun.
then we had breakfast, and then as part of their day, they wanted some footwear, didn't they? Particular style of footwear. So we went and brought them yesterday. Charlene took me for a very cold beverage, which was lovely, and then we had a beautiful evening, didn't we?
Yes.
Nice food, and it was a really nice day.
Quiet and relaxing.
Quiet and relaxing. Of course, I topped it off by a little bit of magic, as you do. So it was really good. It was a great day.
What did I say to you? I said, tonight, let's not watch anything magic. Let's put a nice film on. But John, as always, likes to remind me, but it's Father's Day today. It's my day. I went, oh yeah, you got away with that one.
Yeah.
So we watched magic again.
So we watched magic. So that's right. Hello everybody for joining us again. So guys, I thought we'd share today one of our exclusives that's come in now on the website. It actually says that it's due to ship out tomorrow or Wednesday. They actually arrived yesterday. Our legendary DHL driver was delivering on Father's Day here, and it is by our good friends over at Alakazam Magic, Peter Nardi with the Grail. I'm going to play the trailer for this. If you don't know what it is, this is unbelievable. I've been using the Grail Gold Edition for years, and I actually use his synergy routine. So I'm going to play the trailer, watch this, and we'll go over everything that you receive inside and why, in my opinion, this is the definitive work of the Grail. So let's check this out right now.
Imagine being able to perform the cleanest card at any number ever with a borrowed, shuffled deck. In 2004, Alakazam and Mike Rose released an effect that took the magic and mentalism world by storm. In our opinion, the Grail is the best card at any number ever created. And since its release in 2004, the Grail by Mike Rose has continued to be one of our best ever sellers. Over the years, Mike Rose and my dad have been tweaking the effect, creating new handlings and presentations. And almost 20 years on, we are proud to bring you the ultimate Grail collection. Inside this package, you receive everything you need to perform Mike Rose's original Grail routine, the killer Grail Gold routine, Dad's 2-deck synergy routine, a handling for stage, and now for the very first time, Dad is revealing all of his work on his closely kept secret, how to perform the Grail in an impromptu situation with a borrowed, shuffled deck. That alone is worth the price of this, trust me. Now, if you want to see what the impromptu version of the Grail looks like, check this out.
Emma, deck of cards, if you take them out of the box and remove the jokers for me, I'll take the box back, that's great. And then have a look through the deck, just make sure it is a regular deck of cards and give them a shuffle. That's great. Have you ever been to a gambling house before? Or
No.
You haven't?
Never.
Now there's a big problem with card cheats in casinos, you've probably heard of it, and one of the things they can do is they can do what they call ringing in a stacked deck. That means they switch their deck with the casino's deck. Now a stacked deck means they've put every card in a certain order, so they're always going to win, or they've got a good chance of winning. And the way that you shuffled it, we call it an overhand shuffle, which is what everyone does, but it doesn't actually break the stack. So if you ever go to a casino, the way they shuffle is to cut the deck itself into a few portions. So they could have, we'll do 4 piles, and they would end up shuffling these piles together, and they do something that they call breaking the stack, and the way they do it is they now separate the cards. So if the cards are in a certain order, they're now being separated. Okay. In fact, give them another shuffle, just make sure you're happy that they're being shuffled. And they will start taking cards out randomly, maybe from the middle, They can take cards from the bottom if they wanted. You know, they can take cards from anywhere, as long as they're random and they are just being dealt and separated. You get the idea, okay? Now, this deck of cards now has been shuffled so many times by yourself. So they're in a random order. And there's a little bit of information that you might not know, and this is absolutely true. This deck of cards, in the order you've shuffled them, will never be in this order again. You could shuffle this deck for the rest of your life, every minute of every day, and you'll never get them into this precise order. So that means that every card in there is in a position that it hasn't been into before relative to the other cards. Now, I've got a lucky playing card, which I carry a photograph of it in my wallet. Now, that card is obviously in here somewhere. We're going to try a little experiment. It's my lucky card, it never lets me down. Give me any number you want between 1 and 52, and it can be any number.
5.
Number 5. Is there any way I could have known you were going to pick number 5?
No.
Okay, pick up the cards. Open it up. Take out the cards and turn them face up. So I want you to see everything and make sure I'm not cheating you. Can you deal 5 cards onto the table? The 3 of clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, just have a look through the deck. Make sure there isn't another 3 of clubs. No, it's a regular deck. You shuffled them into this order.
Yeah.
You chose the number 5. Remember I said in my wallet I've got a photograph of my lucky playing card. You can see there are not 52 different photographs in there. There's one photograph and you'll see it right here. You chose the 3 of clubs. My lucky card has always been the 3 of clubs.
So guys, that is the Grail by Mike Rose and Alakazam Magic. This is really, really good. So what you receive in here, if you've got the original Grail or the Grail Gold edition, is you've got Peter Nardi's actual handling of a completely borrowed and shuffled deck. It's completely impromptu. What you get in here, I'm going to show you, so I'm going to be careful here, so I cover this up. Okay, so behind this envelope is the instructions, but you get the 2 decks to allow you to do his synergy routine, which is the actual routine that I perform professionally. So it's a 2-deck routine, and it is absolutely unbelievable. Inside the envelope, you get everything that you need to have actually done the original Grail and the Grail Gold. But obviously, the new edition is the... sorry, we've got the printer going up in the background. I was like wondering what that was. We've actually...
Orders.
Yeah, orders. Is his completely impromptu version. And it really is unbelievable. When Peter first showed me his impromptu version, it really is killer. You also get the photos as well, so that you can finish off like you've just seen in the trailer. It really is fantastic. So these are going out today. So they arrived yesterday. They will be going out today. I know Charlene's been frantically packaging orders to go out. So if you've purchased the Grail or any of the other Alakazam stuff, because that order arrived yesterday, the Murphy stuff is going to be shipped out tomorrow. We're also expecting an order from our other distributor for the Candy Prediction, Ring on Shoelace and whatnot. So yeah, but that is the Grail. Honestly, this is absolutely fantastic. You get so much value for money, and of course this is exclusive to us here at Global Magic Shop in Australia and New Zealand. and I cannot honestly tell you how good this is. I use this
It's
professionally.
One of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, you can streamline it and use because the amount of versions it is. And by the way, on the Wizard Magic review, Dave
100%.
Penn and the other guys give it 100%. There was 3 100%, and it got the worker of the month or the worker of the week. It really is epic. If you don't have this, please don't hesitate, because it really is that good. And it's like there's over 2.5 hours of instruction video going through the different versions from the very start to the finish. And of course, it's ridiculously easy, right? There's not even, people go to move, it's not even a move that you actually do. It's fantastic. There's no memory work. It's just great. It really is unbelievable. And this, to me, is the complete project. He's really done a great job. So Mike Rose, Alakazam Magic, Peter Nardi, fantastic. The Grail. So they are shipping today. Charlene, what have you... we've got some news, haven't we?
Oh, we have got some news. So our fellow magician in Perth, Western Australia, Dale, he won some awards over the weekend for being an amazing magician that he is.
Yep.
And so we just wanted to share with you all what he's won exactly, because this is all unheard of. So
But well deserved, Dale. Extremely well deserved. So make sure we get these awards right.
yeah, so for the What's On for Kids Western Australia Awards, so it was a big evening
Yeah.
full of entertainers and businesses for for kids, things that are going on in the States. So Dale won 3 awards: Best Kids Live Entertainer, the Best Kids which was judged. So the Best Kids Live Entertainer WA judged, Best Kids Live Entertainer WA People's Choice, which is phenomenal, WA Best Live Entertainment Industry Leader, which was judged, and he's up for Best Live Entertainment Industry Leader for the whole of Australia later on this year. So well done, Dale. That is fantastic.
Well done, mate.
For the round of
I
applause.
don't have that on this particular setup. But guys, honestly, Dale he's done a fantastic job. In fact, there's a video that we've seen.
I've been performing Leviosa.
Yeah,
and
on the red carpet.
Fried people, which we love to see.
Yeah.
I get really excited when I see all that.
I should have put that on the live. Really, I should have grabbed that off. But he performed Leviosa on the red carpet at the awards evening, and yeah, so 3 awards, and he's obviously up for the main Australian one as well, which is unbelievable.
So just to let you know, John, I've arranged with Dale, and I haven't had a chat with you about it yet.
Standard.
We'll get Dale on for a little interview.
Yep.
You record him, and basically an inspirational interview, because Dale started magic at a young age of 8, and he has progressed on to be such an amazing entertainer that Perth really appreciates, and Australia, but we've got him in Perth, so we'll claim him. Originally is from New Zealand, but moved over to Perth, and has created this amazing business for himself, and he's entertaining children across the whole of the state, which is fantastic from a young child that has taken on magic as a hobby and progressed into such an amazing career. He
doesn't just do children's entertainment.
And weddings.
He is a professional. He's a professional magician, as Charlene said, but he obviously does adults, corporate, weddings, and things like that as well. But the awards were for his children's show, which is really, really good. We've watched him live multiple times, and we think he's absolutely great. So it is well deserved.
Yeah, and he really invests into his props as well.
He's not stagnant. He realizes that he gets multiple bookings over and over again by the same client. So he is constantly chopping and changing and finding out what works for him. Now he knows what works for him, and he only purchases stuff that he knows will fit into his act and is solid for his act. And he's learned quite quickly, hasn't he, what really makes him tick as a person and as an entertainer. And that's what he's won these awards for, because he is an entertainer. He utilises the magic, but he is an extremely good entertainer.
Yeah. But also he started magic from such a young age, and we get so many phone calls from parents asking us how their child, mostly boys, can start getting into magic. And we direct them in the right way, and they get in touch with John, and John can do them private lessons and things like that. But it's very important that the younger generation gets to share the knowledge with other magicians around, or granddads or uncles, anyone that can pass on their knowledge and expertise, and basically share the joy of love of learning how to do magic, and basically for the magic community to cheer these children on to learn more and to go out and perform in front of the schoolmates. And it's so much, obviously everybody knows at such a young age how much fun it was, but with social media and everything, it's kind of taken over, and not many children is doing it as much as they were.
Well, it's what magic does is obviously it opens up to allow you to have social skills. The world that we live in and we're progressing towards is a lot of parents, and we are parents ourselves, appreciate and understand that there are devices now. Children want to be on devices and things like that. Whereas magic, you read a book or something like that, and it takes them out there and it gets them actually thinking. And when they perform for people, it actually gets you to converse with other humans and not a tablet or whatever it may be. And so that's a really important skill to be able to do that. And that's what parents are actually, that's one of their biggest things when they call and talk to you is that's what they want. So
to get them off the gaming, to
100%,
off the devices. We all focus as parents. We all focus on sports to get the kids out, kicking a ball and doing all that thing. But also there's times when the weather's not so good, and they have to stay inside, and the first thing that they go straight towards is the PlayStation or the Xbox. But when they've got a pack of cards, I don't know if you remember when we were all young, you could play a game with a pack of cards. People don't even know that anymore.
No.
And a pack of cards can do multiple things.
Still good at Snap. Still got it.
But I didn't know that you could read your horoscope with a pack of cards as well.
Yeah.
It's like, you just don't know what can be done. But it's important that us, the older generation of the magic community, support the younger generation for it to carry on.
Yeah.
And so I think fantastic news, Dale. Really made our day hearing that, didn't it, John?
It's great. And then obviously, those children are seeing good magic.
Yeah.
And that's good quality magic. And that's going to inspire these children to go and go, you know what, I want to be that guy. I want to do that. And by seeing good magic, and clearly it is good magic, Dale, because you're winning the awards. And I've seen it, and it's wonderful. And we spoke many times about different ideas and things like that. And so you've got obviously a massive career ahead, and it's going to continue. So I wish you all the best, and obviously we'll catch up. And
we'll be cheering you on to win the Australian Entertainment Award.
That's right. So
well
done, Dale. Now, if you, by the way, guys, please feel free to share this video. This live right now with your friends and whatnot, or any magic groups or anything like that. That'd be much appreciated. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching it back, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated when we go live again, or any of the other videos. I actually sent a newsletter out I think it was last week, with a trick, and it was a completely free trick. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter, please go over there. It doesn't cost you anything, and we try and throw little things in, so it's not all to do with marketing or anything like that. We're just trying to keep you, let you know what's back in stock, what's new, and also give you advice. And so I put it, I give a free trick out last week.
Yeah.
That only the new subscribers actually got. It's buried away, and so I'm actually going to continue doing that because it was really well received.
Yeah.
We had customers calling up and going, showing their appreciation with that. So we are going to continue doing that. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter because it's the only place you're going to get it and see it.
And there's a big change in social media. Not as many people on Facebook anymore, or Instagram. Not many people are seeing what we're putting out there, and the only way we can get in touch with everybody is through our newsletter. So if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, really, you just don't. And I understand you get your inbox full of junk, and I'm the same. I'm constantly signing up to things that I think that I'm going to be interested in later on, like for the kids and everything. And your inbox gets absolutely chocker, but obviously magic is very important, and it's a necessity for your life.
It's a necessity.
So you need to see our newsletters. So make sure you flag them.
And of course, yesterday, for I think till midnight last night, because it was Father's Day, when I woke up, Charlene goes, "You know what we should do? 10% off the store."
Yeah.
And so I went, okay. And so we sent a newsletter out yesterday, and we had 10% off the whole store-wide yesterday, for yesterday only, to celebrate Father's Day. So it's those little things that we don't necessarily can push out through all our social media channels. It's just if you're part of the newsletter, you're going to get these deals. So thank you, by the way, for everybody that supported yesterday and showed us some love. But yeah, it's been absolutely epic and just madness around here right now, especially with these new products. So I thought we'd talk about another new product that is also an exclusive to us in Australia and New Zealand, and that is this ESP-Ness. Now, this is an over 18s product.
Over 18.
18. Did I say 8?
No. You're sounding like overrated.
Oh, overrated? No, it's not overrated. This is awesome.
Made me laugh anyway.
But you've got to be, this is for an 18 plus party or something like that. So I'm going to play the trailer for this, and we're going to talk about it. I've done this morning, and when Peter did this on me, we were in hysterics.
I was a bit shocked.
Charlene was shocked. I was in hysterics.
So used to everything being so.
And I'll explain why Charlene was shocked in a minute. So let's play the trailer to this. This is also shipping today. This is ESP-Ness by Alakazam Magic and Lawrence Turner.
To perform down the pub, or to my mates, or to that certain crowd at a gig? Well, us alongside Lawrence Turner have answered your questions.
Hold on a minute, guys. I'm going to try this again. So in a minute, apologies, I'll try this again. For some unknown reason, the video wasn't playing properly. So here we go.
Now, a question we get asked a lot is, what effects are great to perform down the pub, or to my mates, or to that certain crowd at a gig? Well, us alongside Lawrence Turner have answered your questions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ESP-Ness, or ESP-Ness. Okay, not many people know this, but ESP symbols are actually linked to personality traits as well. Each one has a different meaning. So the circle usually is someone who suffers from something called imposter syndrome. They're really good at what they do, they're very skilled, but they're always looking for validation from their peers. So that's the circle. Then we've got the cross. Now the cross is someone who, whenever a big decision comes up, or even a small decision, it feels like the end of the world. You know, it's a big step and they're not sure which way to go. That's the cross. Then we've got the square. The square is someone who, once they set themselves on a goal, once they set their sights on something they want to achieve, as soon as they achieve it, they change direction and go for something else. So they're always moving like this. Then we've got another one, which is the star. This is probably the rarest one to get, and this is someone who feels they have life completed. They've achieved all their goals, they're happy, and they're just thriving, basically. And the last one is the wavy lines. This is someone who makes conscious decisions, but don't really think about it too much. So their life can be very up and down. You know, the spur of the moment, yes to this, no to that. They don't really think about the consequences. So I'm going to give the cards a little mix like this, and whichever one you choose will give us hopefully an accurate representation of yourself as a person. So let's give them a little mix like this, and we'll just stop on, let's say, this one on top. So hopefully, like I said, with a random mix, this will tell us exactly your personality. So you, my friend, are a... The way I personally like to perform this is as a serious personality reading, and then just hit it with an ending they do not see coming. Honestly, it's so fun to perform. It's simple, it's strong, it's direct, and yeah, it's just killer. Now this isn't for everyone, but with the right crowd, the right environment, and if it suits your style, this is guaranteed to get laughter. I've done it at a few gigs to a few groups of people, and the reactions have been unlike anything else. We even took a few of these to Magic Live and they sold out. They went down an absolute storm. I thought it was going to be a hard sell, but it weren't. It was a killer. So we are super excited to put this out there for you guys. We know you're going to love it. You're going to get so many laughs, and send us in performances, honestly, because the reactions for this are unlike anything you've had before. This is ESP-Ness. ESP-Ness.
Oh, there we go. So, guys, this is ESP-Ness. Now, in the right place, this is great. Now, when Peter showed me this, I didn't know the title of it or anything like that.
No, he just says, let me show you this ESP trick.
Yeah, and so, like, normally when Peter's such a good demonstrator of magic, he really basically led me down a garden path. And so he's talking just like that. The circle means this. The wavy lines mean this, and it really is a true personality trait and things like that. Now, when he mixed the cards up, you genuinely have a free choice of any of those cards. And the one that you pick is, oh, John, you're it.
Yeah,
and
you know.
And I absolutely wet myself laughing.
I hope you didn't.
Well, I didn't actually wet myself, no. That would have been awkward, but... But it was really, really good. And I'm like, right, Pete, I'm going to take some of them because there is so many places that you can use this. It's super easy. So let's get that out of the way. It's so easy. It works every time. It's 100%. The cards are very well made and put together. The pictures are great. The graphics on there is great. Sorry, my Bradley is not very well, and he was just there. So bear with us, Bradley. So he's off school at this point. So yeah, this is really good, and at the right place, right time. Obviously, you're not going to do this for a kids' party. Do not do this for a kids' party.
Oh God, no.
This is over 18s only.
We sell a lot of those sponges, don't we, John?
Yeah, ding dong.
Yeah.
So
we've got a lot of that personality as customers, so we.
You know what? This is great. If you've got a heckler, do this on a heckler. If you're going down to the pub, this is perfect because are you going to use it in your corporate set? Probably not. But this does have a place, and for me, this is, and I know like Magic Ballet actually put a quote on this product, and it said basically this is the replacement of Ding Dong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So guys, if you don't know what Ding Dong is, you do a sponge ball routine, and eventually they open their hand, and there is Ding Dong in their hand. So this I think is a bit funnier. I've never been a fan, to be honest with you, Ding Dong, but this is great because you're really sucking them in with a personality trait, and in that right time, this is hilarious. In fact, I did perform this morning on yeah, and oh dear, I thought it was funny, right? So did she. She thought it was funny as well because she's got a good sense of humour. But it really is great. I think this is perfect. These have sold really well for us, haven't they? Along with the Grail, these have gone really well. We've only got a few of these left, the same as the Grail, but I know we're more limited with these. So if you do want them, honestly, I highly recommend this because at the right time, this is absolutely killer. Great for hens nights, bucks nights, as I say, over 18 parties. anything like that. You can use it for hecklers or just down the pub, and you're going to get a great, funny reaction, and everybody is just going to laugh at it. There's nothing malicious with this. It's just a funny thing. It really is.
It's unexpected, isn't it?
That's what it is, yeah. That's what caught me by surprise when Peter showed me, because he genuinely is so like, and obviously the circle would mean this about you.
Yeah, and I was believing it all.
And we're like, yep, okay, this is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then when he goes, and he just said it so blatantly, he goes, oh, you're it. And it was just so well delivered by Peter to us. It was really good. So we've got these. This is great. Honestly, right place, right time. You will not regret having this. I think this is awesome. I've got one, and it's now gone into my everyday carry little packet wallet holder that I carry around with me. And so this is really good for just such an occasion. So they're both shipping today, along with the Alakazam order as well. We got more apparitions in stock. So they're here, and the infamous Knock 'em Dead.
Back in stock.
So both of these, unbelievable. Obviously, this is a card trick. If you haven't seen these two, go to the website, type in Apparition or Knock 'em Dead. Please do yourself a favor and watch both of these. These are extremely, extremely good. In fact, I think we've only got one or two left of these out of what we've sold now. So jump on there and
next trick, John.
Next trick. Right, next one is Ultimate Oil and Water by Vanishing Ink and Anthony Owen. So we're going to play the trailer for this. You can have a look at it. Now, look, I want you to see how clean this oil and water is right now. So check it out. Let's have a look, and we'll talk a bit more about it. Let's watch the trailer right now.
My friend Anthony Owen knew what it took to make a great card effect. He was always interested in the visual moments, perhaps from his TV career, and his oil and water routine, for me, is the perfect version of the effect. He took away all of the clutter and made it just about the cards. You perform the routine extremely slowly. You clearly and visually place each card down, yet with apparently no manipulation, those cards separate. This is Anthony Owen's finest work, and before his untimely death, he worked with us to produce the ultimate collection of this effect. Not only do you see Anthony's full, complete routine, but he shares variations from David Regal and Sebastian Clerg. There has been no better time to learn Anthony Owen's ultimate oil and water.
So guys, that is Ultimate Oil and Water. Extremely good, extremely clean. You get everything that you need to perform that trick. It's very, very easy to do. We've got them here on the shelf. I also recommend Anthony's book, which is Anthony Owen's Secrets. Now, in this book is the description for the Ultimate Oil and Water routine as well. But, There we go. What did I do? What did he do? I accidentally hit that and it took us to another camera, which is not on right now. So the book is great. It does cover this, but with the Ultimate Oil and Water, we've got a few copies available to ship today, but you do get everything you need. Whereas obviously with the book, you'd obviously have to purchase other things to get this. But the book is great. I use some of the material from Anthony's book. Again, this is a product by Vanishing Ink. It's an older product, but it's extremely good. He's got a great idea for a lottery prediction in here that he used. And he was a genius, you know. Unfortunately, he was taken away at a young age, but the legacy he's left behind is absolutely fantastic. So extremely good. So I recommend both of these products. I think they're great. If you do want the book, the Ultimate Oil and Water is in there, but you've got to purchase some other items to allow it to work. Whereas if you purchase just the product on its own, you get absolutely everything. Maybe get both, because they're great. They really are.
Sounds like a really good investment, that
Yeah,
does, John.
it's great, and I love the book. So this is my personal book, and I use it. Another great product, by the way, if you're interested in an oil and water, is Dan Harlan's Royal Oil. This is fantastic. You get all the cards to go with it. I'm actually going to make a video on this as well. But that is great. You get everything that you need, super easy. As with this as well. But the visual on this is very, very clean. As you can see by the trailer, you blatantly put those cards down. There's no moves or anything secret, anything hidden that looks contrived. It looks very, very clean. So that is the Ultimate Oil and Water. Very, very good. So congratulations to Vanishing Ink for producing that. What else, Charlene? I feel that... oh, that was it.
Oh, I remembered.
Do you?
You've been very busy, haven't you, John?
I have been very busy. I have been extremely busy.
Been hiding away in his little burrow.
Yes. So
Magic.
I've been in the workshop, and as you guys know that watch the lives, you know that we produce our own cut decks, bespoke hand cut decks and things like that. In fact, this morning a customer messaged me and wanted a specific set of cards. It's not a full deck of cards, but they wanted a specific set of cards. You can't actually purchase them. However, we can manufacture them. So if there is things like that, please feel free to reach out to us, and we can tell you, basically we can manufacture anything with a playing card. It doesn't matter what it is, we can manufacture it, and to a very, very high standard. So even if it's a gimmicked deck, even a standard invisible deck, we actually don't use the standard roughing fluid and things like that. We've made it completely our own, and we believe it to be far superior, and the feedback that we've had with all of our custom decks and things like that have been great. So we do custom work, guys. Obviously there's a minimum quantities in some cases, but if you do want anything, please let us know and we can do that. Now, part of that is finally, I've been talking about this for some time. We're going to be releasing some of our own products, some of our own effects. So not just with the bespoke, but with the connoisseur range, but actually our own effects as well. And believe it or not, it's pretty much the same time, hasn't it?
You're going to be
So
very busy.
what I need to do, and my question to you guys is, the products are here, they've been assembled. The product page has been put on the website. It's hidden at this point in time. But the trailers haven't been done. So my question to you guys is, when you're watching a trailer, do you want to see a fancy trailer? Or do you just want to see me basically talk a little bit about the effect and then see an uncut performance? Whether it's a studio performance, whether it's out in the real world, once you see the performance, regardless of its situation, you're going to know that it's for you or not for you, and that it's a worker. Because all these effects, by the way, are workers. So that'd be interesting, because if if you want a fancy trailer, we can do that, but we've got quite a few effects that are going to be coming out in quick succession now, and literally it's just waiting for the trailers. And I thought, you know what, we're doing a live, let's ask everybody and get your feedback on what you would want. Personally, I feel that an uncut performance to camera, just like us sitting here now, me showing you, the guys at home know what they're getting. They don't need anything fancy, but maybe you do want fancy stuff. I don't know. So I'm asking you guys for feedback before we release them.
And if you're watching this in a recording, just go onto the chat on the website and just write what you want.
Yeah, that's right. Or leave in the comment below because we see those as well. That might be easy.
On the website.
No, on YouTube. If you're watching it back, you're watching it on YouTube probably, and just leave a comment because we see the comments.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's coming. So we do have new stuff coming. I know I've shared some of the product pages with some of you guys just to get your feedback and things like that. And I know that I've shared some of the effects so that you can actually see. But they're not launched yet, but their packaging is literally, they've been assembled and they're ready to go. So we won't be bringing them all out in one go. They'll be brought out systematically. And I'm tied between two effects, which I'm going to launch first. But yeah, so I'm very excited.
Exciting.
Yeah, well, that's where I've been, you know. I've been in my little hidey hole.
I see you messing around with all those cards.
I don't mess around.
And then he goes, Charlene, let me show you this. Oh, okay. Oh, that's lovely. That's really good. And
it's just like a dog that runs off and gets a bone. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Get the bone, throw it again.
But the one that you were practicing on Friday, that was really good.
Yeah, so really good. I used to. Yeah, so that is a rework of a very old effect. In fact, I used to do this many years ago. And it's far better than McDonald's Aces. It's so much cleaner in the spectator's eyes. But we'll talk more about that. You can't actually get the cards. I've had the cards made and redone. So very good. It's probably the best version of this, and you get my handling on this as well. So that is very exciting. Plus, there's some other things. Which are really good. I can't. I almost said the name of it then. Don't say the name. Don't say. We've played this game before. Yeah. So to talk about change the subject. Let's go on about the book, the prize that you can win today.
John just thought of a
question.
Can do.
I thought it's a very easy question. Now the first one that's going to put this in the chat. Obviously, we're live now, so Charlene's monitoring the chat. The first name that she sees...
Monitor the chat. You were like, Charlene's monitoring
well,
the chat.
we're going to... We're going to know.
The chat.
I don't know who is calling, but somebody is constantly calling HQ.
I'll answer them in a minute.
And we're obviously on a live show, so we can't do that right now.
Okay.
Clearly not watching the live.
Is everybody... who's on?
Yep, so here we go. The question is, I think it's a very easy question to win one of these signed books by Drew, and it is honestly worth a read. I know Charlene's halfway through.
What's the question, John?
What illusion is P.T. Selbit famous for? Okay, so what illusion is P.T. Selbit known for? Now, if you're a magician, you should know this. So I think this is very easy. Well, you know.
Couldn't you think of something easier?
No, I think. Well, a quick Google would see P.T. Selbit, and then people are going to go, oh my gosh, that's right. So P.T. Selbit. So,
write it in the comments below. We're waiting, guys.
Yeah, we are waiting. So I know we've got a few people on. So. It can't be refresh, Charlene, refresh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
She's lost. Oh my gosh, what's going on? This is so... Oh my gosh, the pressure's so on you right now. It's not even funny. We will... Comments. Can you see the comments?
soaring.
Yes.
Wayne.
Wayne.
You got it.
Wayne, that is correct. So this book, my friend, is going to be on its way to you today. Now, congratulations, Wayne. P.T. Selbit, yes, was famous for creating the Soaring a Woman in Half illusion back many years ago. I forget it was 19 something, but yeah. Correct. So, Wayne, let us know, mate, if we're more than happy to send this out to you today with the other orders that are going to be going today, or if you want to wait and we can combine it to an order that you're going to probably put through. I'm just assuming. We can. Hold on a minute. My telepathy tells me you will be. We can add it to the order. So just let us know, mate. We're happy to go either way. So congratulations, Wayne. You were the first.
You're going to be glued to this book, but it's also so inspirational because you know that Drew is a very well-known magician in the Gold Coast, but also he's got another book that he's working on. We've been waiting for this for over 12 months.
Yes,
we put this order in over 12 months ago.
When did this actually arrive? Was it Friday? Saturday or Friday?
Thursday.
Oh, was it Thursday?
So, yeah. So I started reading it on Friday.
Yeah.
At martial arts while the kids
do martial arts.
Punching things. And whenever I get any time to myself, I'll either do some on the business, magic, do the accounts or whatever. But I've started reading this and it's nice.
So now, Drew, my accounts are now suffering because of your book. So, congratulations, Wayne. Well done. And again, thanks to everybody that's joining us on the live today. So, well done, mate.
He says keep hold of it and he'll place an order.
Okay, cool.
I think I'm waiting on a couple of bits.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's awesome. And again, guys, it is signed. We've got a few more copies as well that throughout we'll be doing little prizes for and be giving away. So congratulations. That is the first copy. Well done, Wayne. So this next item, now this is actually a pre-order item. They're actually sold out now. So this was a pre-order item that come out, I think, on Friday. Completely sold. Now, I've sold my allocated stock that was sent to me, which will be shipped out tomorrow to you guys. But then, if you want this product, please put in the notify me. Just 2 seconds, Bradley. Just like we're on a live and he's right there. So, you're still alive, aren't you, Bradley? Yeah. Okay. So watch this trailer. This is great. It really is. It's a mentalism piece. It's a great little stage piece. But what I'm saying to you is, if you are interested in this, put in the notify me, because I've got a second shipment that's coming. So I know how many more I need to get, but I do have more units secured at Murphy's that'll be being sent, I think, on Friday, this Friday. So this is Psychology.
In 4 of them, there is one prize. Only in 1 of them, there are 2 prizes. And I need to keep that one for me. I need to use some psychological techniques to influence your choices in choosing the 4 that contains only 1 prize. Which one do you want?
I'm going to choose yellow.
You could choose the yellow.
Yeah.
You see, this is the classic reverse psychology. Because, of course, I said this is my favorite one, so you maybe thought, okay, maybe you don't want I pick that one, but look, let's do very slowly, and inside here, look what you got, and let me show you actually that there is nothing else inside here. This is very important, and you got a nice highlighter. Look, can you just take out this? Yeah, so, let's have a look what you have. Oh, this is good one. You have a chocolate. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, good. Now, this is the final choice.
The red one.
The red one, okay, because maybe it's more towards me, right? Maybe, psychologically you had this feeling. But I'm going to give you 5 seconds to change your mind. if you want to keep, me with the red, if you want to leave me with the red, or you want to keep the black. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, what to do?
No, you can keep that.
I keep this one. Okay, good. So look, I'm going to check this one here. Oh, you got another chocolate. And look, I show you there's nothing else inside here. You got one more chocolate for you, but you left me with this one, and I told you that in this bag here there is something. Look, there is 2 prizes. There is an highlighter for me, but also there is a nice 50 euro banknote, and I'm glad you didn't choose this one. But you know what? I'm going to give you also my prize.
So kind.
So you have a nice gift bag for this beautiful memory of this day.
Thank you very much.
Colorgy, right.
John was going,
It's I was like, it's psychology. That's it.
It's psychology.
Psychology, yeah. But it works every time. There is no equivocate. So that is on. It's on pre-order now. So guys, as normal, if you put in the notify me, once quantity hits there, you'll be notified straight away, and that's what happened with Apparition and Knock 'em Dead. And I've just checked, and we've only got 1 unit of Apparition left now, because as soon as the stock come in, we put the quantities in and it goes straight out. The other thing is that's a benefit to us is once you actually put in the notify me, I can go through and actually give me a gauge on how many I need to buy on top of what I've essentially already sold, and that gives me a good gauge, so I've got ample stock for you guys to.
And we're not overspending either.
That's right.
Thing.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And if we overspend, we don't last much longer, do we?
No, that's right. So we've got to, obviously we've been mindful, so that helps us out as well. Now, the next one, and I'll play this very quickly because we are coming to the end, and we'll talk about a few more things to wrap this up.
Okay.
But we've sold quite a lot of these, and as again, Cube Magic, it's another Vanishing Imp product, so it's well made, it's well produced. It's a short trailer. This is the Chaos Cube.
Building on the work of Daryl and Craig Nichols, Chaos Cube will allow you to perform eye-popping magic that will have your friends convinced that...
Alright, I don't know what's going on with these trailers. I'm going to try it again and hopefully it'll work. So Chaos trailer, hopefully it works this time and it doesn't shrink. I'm not sure what's going on.
Building on the work of Daryl and Craig Nichols, Chaos Cube will allow you to perform eye-popping magic that will have your friends convinced that you're a superhuman. You don't need to do any sleight of...
So unfortunately guys, don't know what's going on there with that trailer. Go check it out. It is an instant solve of a cube. It's very, very well priced.
What's it called again?
Chaos Cube.
Chaos Cube.
Chaos Cube. So apologies about that. It's only a short trailer. I recommend you go watch it. It's very, very cool, very visual. If you're into cube magic, you're probably going to really like it. So guys, thank you once again for everybody jumping on, joining us, being part of the chat, being part of the live. And again, congratulations to Dale for his awards, and also congratulations to Wayne for winning and taking out this awesome book. I know that Drew watches these lives. Sometimes he joins the lives. He isn't on today, but I'm sure he'll rewatch this back. If you don't have it, guys, I recommend, honestly, you grab yourself a copy. His life is extraordinary. It really has gone through a lot, and he's also served for the military in Australia as well.
Yeah, but we don't want to tell everybody.
No, I'm not going to tell. No, but
quite a good bit.
He's done a lot. So I think we should obviously jump on and support him. So again, this is The Wild Journey by Drew Glebo. He's a good friend. And he's a good customer. He's always supported us. So
From the very
we don't get any money for this. We've purchased these books out of our own pocket. No. But what I mean is, he hasn't given us these books.
No.
We've purchased them to support him.
Yeah.
He supports us, and so we recommend this. It's awesome. Charlene, what else shall we talk about? We're pretty much at the end.
That's it now, John.
It is. Oh, I do have a quick question for everybody out there, and leave in the comments below if you're rewatching this. I'd love to know your feedback, because the other day when I was out shopping for magic, believe it or not, I had to get all these.
Are you at your favourite stationery shop, John?
No, this was not my favourite stationery shop. This was an accidental find when we went into Woolworths.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've got a heap of stuff over there you can't see. But I was after something in particular, even though I didn't know what that was at that time. I just wandered through the Woolworths stationery stuff. In any case, I found these, and I could not believe I was so happy. I was like, literally, I was back to being a child again. And these are Waddington playing cards. And they still have the same packaging as I remember. These were the first brand of playing cards that I ever used back in the UK. Now, the bridge cards, obviously I don't use them anymore, but I still brought them for nostalgia reasons. And when I opened them up, I was explaining to the boys, both of my boys, what these represented to me. So I was using these before Bicycle. In fact, some of the first magic books that I had, which were British magic books, not American or anything, had pictures of Waddington playing cards. So my question is, I'd love to know, what was your first brand of playing card? Now, it may be Bicycle, it may be the Riders, but it may be something different. In Australia, they have the Queen Slipper brand, and I know a few customers have already messaged me and gone, it was Queen Slippers and this, that, and the other. So I'd love to know, because honestly, I was like a kid in a candy shop. And I'd also be interested, who can guess which was the first colour that I actually used? Was it the red or the blue? Don't be missed just because one's open and one isn't. That may or may not have something to do with it, but I'd love to know. And Bradley and Ethan, by the way, when I opened these, you were out at the time, and they were showing me magic tricks with these, so that was pretty special because it reminded me as a child.
You were mucking about.
Yeah, as a child, just trying to do magic. So I'd love to know, guys, but that was a little bit of nostalgia for me, and I love that stuff. But yeah, so we will be back on a live, not next Monday, the Monday after, and I've put I think it's the 14th, I might be wrong there, but I've put the date at the end of here, and we'd love to see you guys at that live, and if you've got any questions.
No, it's the 18th.
Oh, the 18th. Sorry, I've put it at the end. The end is right.
Yeah.
So it's Monday, the 18th of September. We will be doing another live, guys. Please remember. Oh my gosh, we forgot to talk about the coins.
Oh, the coins. We need to talk about the coins.
If you're in Australia, you know that we've got the Australian Gaff coin range. They literally sold out. I sold completely out.
Days.
It was unbelievable, and the feedback we've had from you guys is unbelievable, and it really is. It's taken us years, hasn't it, to find the quality of craftsmanship to be able to produce gaff Australian coins to an extremely high standard and high tolerance. They are simply unbelievable. So we have locked in and secured more stock coming. They're going to be flipper coins. I think there's some double-headed coins. The split coins are going to come back. We've still got only a few expanded 20-cent shells left on the shelf here. But we've got more of those coming in. Obviously, more coin uniques, magnetic as well as non-magnetic with a bang ring, and there's a few others as well. Once they hit the website, so put in the notify me, because they will be leaving. They're being finished off now, and so they should be. I should be picking them up tail end of next week, if not the following week. And as soon as the quantities go out, you'll be notified straight away. So we've had amazing feedback, and obviously with our flash paper as well.
Oh, the flash paper, yeah.
My gosh.
That's been going mental recently.
Yeah, and of course we're coming up to, you got to prep up for Christmas and all the Christmas shows. So make sure you're organised and you've got all your flash paper, you've got all your gaffs, you've got all your playing cards ready to go leading up to the silly season. And of course, we've obviously got gift cards for friends and family, and we've also got our own beginner range of magic. So if you're unsure of what to get, a nephew, your child, or a friend that's young, we've got a full range of that you're more than welcome. And if you're unsure, give myself and Charlene a call at Global Magic Shop HQ.
Or
and
messages through the chat.
Through the live chat. We've got a live chat feature.
The live chat goes straight to our phones.
Yep.
So if I'm out taking the kids somewhere,
which is all the time,
I can see all the messages and I'm answering you when I'm out.
Yeah. So again, guys, thank you all so much for joining us. Joe, Wayne, let's see who's on. Dale, is that Janie? Janine, sorry, Janine. My apologies. I'm extremely dyslexic. I have to cross-check everything. I write these newsletters and things, and I'm like, Charlene, you need to double-check this. So, guys, thank you so much, for joining us today and showing us all the love. Again, congratulations to the winners. So, until Monday, the 18th of September, where we'll see you. Guys, if you've got any questions, throw them in, messages, do whatever, and I'll answer those questions on our next live show. So until then, thank you again. Thank you, Charlene.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Top job, mate. and now we've got to go and look after our ill son.
He isn't ill, he's healing.
He's healing.
That's the new thing that you've got to say.
Oh,
now.
is it?
Yeah.
He's healing. So, yeah, guys, so we're going to go check up on him and make sure he's got enough food.
Yeah.
Because clearly that was the big thing he come in for. So, until next time, thank you again for your support. Remember, the Grail, ESP-Ness, great. The Ultimate Oil and Water. Remember, if you're interested, grab the book. The book is great. Royal Oil. If you haven't seen it, make sure you have a look at it. It's great. Knock 'em Dead, and of course, Apparition. But these two are brand new, hot off the press. You're going to absolutely love performing them. Everything's super easy to do, and the instructions are amazing. So until next time, thank you once again, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye for now. Bye.
you.